What's up, everybody? You got it up. All right, so violence loading. Listen, first of all, I don't understand why squeezy mina jipata kwa makesi hata sio zangu. I'm just minding my business. Kaishi tu kanatokea. Oh, ile wiki ingine sijui mtu analia. Hii jana sijui nimeshika sijui DEM ya nani. Ni apologize. Leo sijui nimechakelea mtoto wa nani. Come on, man. Guys. Okay, this is interesting. However, let me give you now the backstory behind the story for the MULAMWA situation. So this war happened, all right? So I did not know that I was blocked by MULAMWA. Why? Because I didn't consider him an enemy. I still don't, actually. Yeah, we do very different things, and he's not a threat in my line of work. But even if he was a threat, competition is important for business to thrive, okay? All right. So having said that, now let me set it into perspective. I went for an interview at K24 the other day to have a conversation with Tony Murigi about my new song, Wanyola. It was a media tour. And it was amazing. Wanyola is 500,000 views now. Thank you so much for the support. Asanteni sana. All right, so in the conversation, they were talking about current happenings on their show. And one of the topics was MULAMWA's show. And they asked me, Obinna, why didn't you not go? And I'm like, I wasn't invited. But when we came from the AFC Content Creators March, I was gonna pass by when I was told. So I started checking, nione kama ashafika, what's happening, nikapata, I can't see his page. And I'm like, hey, kwani I'm blocked. And when the others check, they can see. I'm like, oh, wow, I'm blocked. So I said, okay, let me check the page for the wife. Then I check, I also can't find that one. I'm like, oh, wow, I'm blocked. But now you know, MULAMWA runs both the pages. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So what do? I decided to mind my business. However, when I started working with them on Facebook, I didn't know I had beef with, I didn't know MULAMWA had beef with me. But when I started working with them on Facebook, this is when I understood the scope of what was happening. MULAMWA told them on Facebook not to work with me. Akamwambia wacha kufanya kazi na Obinna ameisha, Obinna amechapa, and a lot of negative things, which them on Facebook and the manager, whose name is Andrew, told us. It was myself, Omosh, and I think a bunch of other people. Because there's a kwanza, them on Facebook kidogo alikuwa na stress, pressure. So wala si, nini nakusumbua? Why are we not focused on the work? Oh, nimeambiwa hivi na hivi na hivi na hivi. So I was like, oh wow. So later in the conversation, it emerged after we told them, listen, we've not locked you to work with us. We're just supporting your brand, and whoever you choose to work with is your choice. Demo Facebook na manager wake Andrew wakasema pana, sisi hataki kuwork na MULAMWA, tumekuwa tuna work na yeye, hatulipangi, tumefanya vitu nyingi sana, including jobs zenye MULAMWA amelipwa, hatulipi. We even go for shoot, hata chakula, hata tukishoot kwake, whatever, hata food tu peke yake, hatupewi. We're like, yo. So they were shocked. We're like, okay, that's interesting. But we never said anything negative about MULAMWA because there's nothing negative to say anyway. And so to you will decide and whatever. And then we went over to do amazing things together. And all this time, ILIKUWA ana inject on his side. You get? And myself, I just ignored the story. It was just water under the bridge. It was a very minor thing. And life went on, and I didn't know it was that serious because the last time I met MULAMWA was at Kabugi's show. We met at the parking lot. We had parked our cars at the same place. Akatoka na mtu wake, a friend of his. Na akatugotea, na nikamgotea tuzuri, niaje konki, nini vizuri. And we smiled. We took a bunch of photos there. Akaenda show, nikaingia show. Later on stage, I called him on stage. Him and his wife, they came through. I hyped them up. Akaongea, wakatoka. Like everything was nice. In my head, I didn't even think that I have issues with MULAMWA. Only to find out that I've been blocked because of a video that we did on Weekly Show. Weekly Show is a comedy show. Was a comedy show. And MULAMWA is a comedian. Then also, I'm not even the one who said it. And then also, even them on Facebook didn't say it. She said what people were saying online. Like she was just passing information. I didn't know it was gonna get that needy. And also, you could have just called me, man. Bro, yo kitu kidogo ndo sasa unaniblokia. Come on, bro. Bro, ni unblock, man. Ni unblock. Pretty please. Ni unblock Mulamwa. Mimi ni unblock. Ndakutafuta, nichukue simu yako niji unblock. Na nitafute bibi yako nichukue simu ya ni wewe unarana account zote. Ndakutafuta. Mulamwa bana ni unblock maze. Hii ni vitu kidogo bwana. Wanaume kitu kama hii comedy. Si wewe ni comedian. Wewe wacha wewe ni unblock Mulamwa. Nasa kuambia tena.
Ndugu Obina kakangu, sijui shida na kuanga wapi Nashuku wewe ni mgonjwa. You are suffering from ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder. You can google that You like being at the center of everything. Uko na maoni ya kila kitu bana. Harusi imefanywa, you want to be the center. Show inawekwa, unataka kukua center of it. Acha watu wengine pia nao washine their moment Uko na opinion za kila kitu. Saizi hata punda iumbe mtu huko Kakamega, utaanza kusikia hapo you know guys, hizi punda zianze kusugua meno zinapatia watu tetanus Kakamega. Like wezi nyamaza tu, vitu zingine ziende zikiendanga hivyo. What's the problem? Show ni ticket bana. Mtu akishaweka poster amemaliza. Hakuna ati hakuna my invite, it's not a private thing So si lazima ukue pale ndo ifanyike. Hiyo show hata ilikuwa tu ndogo bana. Ilikuwa tu kaholi kadogo, lakini nashangaa kwani imechemsha watu nyongo kiaje? You can also do it. I understand you have yours. So wewe panga watu wakuje wajibambe. Mimi watu wangu kuna wenye wananiaminia. Na najua unashangaa sana nilijaza aje, uliniita interview siku kuja. Ni kwa sababu hiyo vitu nafanyanga pale ni za kipuzi, kudharau watu. Manze mimi wanashangaa sana. Uko na opinion ya maisha ya kila mtu except yako. Tuko na data zako mingi. Sisi ni wasanii pia, tuko na followers na viewers, but we have never sat down. Okay, me personally sijawahi kaa chini nikasema wacha nimuongelee Obina na mambo zake. Una watoto wako, una nini zako. Nobody has ever said shit. Si ati hatuwezi, tunaweza. Ukikuwa pale Kisu umeamuka, Mulamwa mimi pia nilikuwa radio milele. Si kusema kitu yote kuhusiana na wewe. Na tunasikizwa na watu wengi zaidi. But I was professional in what I'm doing. Not that tunanyamaza tuna kitu ya kusema, tuko nayo. Tushamake it pia bana. Pia sisi tunasukuma mabenzo hii town tuishi vizuri. So I don't think it's very fair. Sometimes nyamaza. Tunanakupa hii challenge wewe mzee Obina wewe. Jaribu kunyamaza wiki moja bila kutaja jina ya mtu. Jaribu wiki moja tu bila kutaja jina ya mtu. Wewe si msanii. You're just a parasite riding on everything that's going on. So wacha mambo mingi. Show ilikuwa yangu, tulijaza, tulitesa Combination 1. We are going to finish it even more Combination 2. So kama kuna mtu ako na shida na hiyo, anza kujipanga mapema, kwa sababu tutatesa zaidi ya hiyo. Ama namna gani Team Konki? It is what it is. Sometimes we just don't take slaves. Wacha mambo mingi bwana. Show watu wanajaza, wako na fans wao. Si ati lazima uinvitiwe, no speciality, no nothing. Real ones came. Fake ones, they are going to the interviews to speak there. So take that to the bank and deposit it there. Nifanya hata nimeongea kizungu ningetumia kwa interview. Some people.
Thank you very much, guys. Once again, here is Dedicated TV. Udaku Motomoto. This is the channel to be. This is the channel to watch. So, guys, concerning what has been going on through social media about the beef between Oga, the drop na MULAMWA, I have shared that video for you to those people who wenye wajaona. Here is the everything. Here is the detail. Here ndio imebeba uhondo kamili. What MULAMWA said, what Obinna said in response to what MULAMWA said. Here is the video. Kenye kila mtu alisema, video iko hapa. So watch your video cause me to may watch, and according to me, I don't know if this will end up well cause kila mtu amekasirika hapa. According to venye aliongelelewa, all those about. So guys, please watch the video, and if you are new here, please guys continue subscribing, and remember to share, guys. And if you've not subscribed, here's the chance. After watching the video, please kindly subscribe and let us support each other. This is the new channel. Help me improve my channel, guys, by subscribing and doing all those. Thank you very much.